Good morning, everyone. A few weeks ago, I spent some time at my parents' house and I went to throw something away. And I opened the door, it's underneath of the sink, to see where the trash can was. And lo and behold, the trash can wasn't there. Now, a little bit of context. In my house growing up, where my parents lived for 39 years, and in the household that I have lived in for 34 years now, whether it's at home where my parents are or where I am, the trash can has always been underneath the right side of the sink. So a few weeks ago when I went to go throw the trash away and the trash can wasn't there, it really threw me for a loop. Now, if moving houses and all of the other change that's been happening in our world and in the life of the church wasn't enough, it was as if that trash can moving from the right side underneath of the sink to the left side was the final straw. And so in my life, when I have come to these final straw moments and these seasons of change, I find myself being gravitated towards the water. The water is a place of purification and protection and healing. But more importantly for me, it is a reminder of newness, and it is a reminder of God's presence with me. So in Ezekiel chapter 36, it's part of that scripture, is one of my favorite passages, and I want to read that for you this morning. Ezekiel 36, verses 25 through 27. I will pour water over you and scrub you clean. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove the stone heart from your body and replace it with a heart that's God-willed, not self-willed. I'll put my spirit in you and make it possible for you to do what I tell you and live by my commands. Most major decisions in my life have been made while sitting next to a body of water. For me, it is the place where I undoubtedly know and experience God's presence the most, whether it's on the water in my kayak or sitting next to the water on a bench, or maybe even in the ocean, just allowing the water to rush over my toes. I am reminded of this cleanliness that God gives to us and promises to us, this heart that is soft and that is clean, and this promise of God putting God's breath and God's spirit into us. And so I challenge you today, in all of this season of change, where do you need to go? How do you need to experience God and be reminded of who God is?